All right, so today I'm just going to go through a example of how to draw an electron dot diagram for something that only has s and p orbital electrons. Essentially, that means it's one of the first 20 electrons, since these two columns here are our s orbital electrons, and over here we have the p orbital ones. So I'm just going to start off with nitrogen here. I'm just going to put an N. All right, chemical symbol right in the middle there. The first thing I want to do is I want to figure out how many electron shells this thing has. So to do that, I'm going to look at the row number here. My periodic table here does not have the row numbers drawn in like yours does, but we know like that's row 1, this is row 2, nitrogen is in row 2, so that means it has 2 electron shells. All right, so now I'm going to draw the box thing, which can be kind of confusing, but let's see if I can make it make a little bit more sense. All right, row 1 only has the one orbital in it. You colored hydrogen and helium both blue, and so that means that in that first row we only have s orbital electrons, and in that key you wrote in, kind of in the middle here, you wrote that the s orbital electrons get one box. So that means row 1 gets one box. So I need to go down to here. So I'm going to go through these two boxes here. So 1, 2, each of those stands for an electron that I'm going to put right in that box there. Simply to indicate that those electrons do in fact pair up. All right, so now I'm in row 2. I need to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Row 2 has s and p electrons in it. So s's get one box, p's get 3 boxes. Add those together, we get 4. So this shell here is going to have 4 boxes in it. Kind of 4 rooms that we can put these electrons in. And once again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you get 5 electrons in those 4 boxes. And remember, starting off, they want to be as spread apart as possible. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. And now I can double up and 5. And really, when you double up, you could have picked any of the 4 to put the second one in. I just always go back to kind of the top there. And that's my electron dot diagram for nitrogen. If you want to do it without the boxes, what we're looking at is nitrogen's in row 2. There's 1, 2 electrons in the first shell. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right, the boxing does get kind of important when we start moving into d and f orbital electrons, but we'll talk about those next time. Otherwise, that's kind of how that works. I hope that helps.